Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is Lucas, and today I just woke up and was like really in the mood to listen to Guthrie's Erotic Cakes album, which I've been getting back into that. That was one of my favorite guitar albums growing up, and I just love the way that the guitars sound on that, especially the leads. And it was always a mystery. I had no idea how exactly they got those tones, but I did some research on some forums today, and it took some digging, I'll tell you. But someone posted a little photo of a magazine clip that interviewed Guthrie, and he talks about the gear that they used to record the guitars at Richie Kotzen studio in LA. And apparently they were using Sir Standards with mahogany body guitar, as well as some other guitars, and pretty much all Cornford amps, particularly the RK100, which was the Richie Kotzen signature model, as well as the MK50 and some other models too. So I thought that was really cool, and no drive pedal in the front, and there was a 412 cab in a wood room, supposedly. So I was really stoked to find this magazine clip, or I don't know where it was from. It was just this photo that someone posted in a forum, but it was really hard to dig up this information because I'd been wondering for years what exactly they used, and I've heard all kinds of different crazy stories. But in any case, I don't have a Soar or a Cornford, so I was like, well, let me just do this in Axe-FXIII and just see how close I can get. So it's been fun, and I just wanted to share that today and hope that maybe this will help someone get the lead tone of your dreams. So it sounds pretty good. I'm really happy with it. This is what it sounds like. So right now I'm just going to walk you through it. So I tried to keep this really simple, and so there's really not a lot going on. We just have I turned off the noise gate because we're not using so much gain, nor are we using an overdrive like I explained. And for the amp block, I have the Cornfed M50, which is modeled up to the Cornford. And the Richie Kotzen model is like a kind of supposedly like a hot rodded modified version of this amp, but this is just going to have to do because this is the only one that they have. And I'll show you my settings here, so you'll probably have to dial this in for your guitar. And my guitar is pretty high output pickups too, so it's hitting the front pretty hard, but you can always change the input gain if you want to do that. But I have the gain at 4, I have the overdrive cranked. The bass I turned down because I found that it was a little bassy. Mid and treble all in the center, presence lowered a little bit, no depth, and master's just at 5. And the really important area is going to the preamp here. I have it boosted with a neutral boost with 5 dB, and I also low cut the frequencies up to about 240, and there's also a high cut frequency at about 1000. So that's pretty much it for the amp section. Everything else is pretty stock. The cabinet, I'm using this Ownhammer. So this is a 412 Marshall EVH V30. So I promise I tried to make this with the included fractal cabinets because I really want to make Axe-FXIII patches so that I can just post online and share. But I couldn't really get it down. Do yourself a favor and just get some of the Ownhammer packs. I believe this is one of the heavy hitters. I can't seem to go back to the fractal ones for some weird reason. I don't know. I mean, I know they have really good IRs, but the Ownhammers are just really well mixed together. So I love this one. So it's the Marshall EVH V30. For delay, here we have ping pong. And I set it at an 1/8 dot, but that's sort of optional. I just kind of did it by ear, but I have the feedback at 35. I do have some modulation here, so I turned the depth up to 10 and the rate to 1 hertz. And then I have the EQ basically like a telephone filter, I suppose. So we set this to 24, this to 24, and then cranked these. And that's pretty much it for the delay. You can notice the ping pong. I mean, it's not on all the albums, but for some of his lead tones, like I think on Eric, it's pretty noticeable. There's like a ping pong delay. So a little bit of chorus, just a touch, 10%. Digital stereo. You could use... It's just a little bit of sweetening. You don't really like hear the chorus verbatim. It's just kind of like a standard lead guitar processing technique that may or may not, it probably was used like on the DAW, not even on the, not a pedal or anything like that. and then a little bit of reverb. So I chose this large wooden room at 20%, which is actually probably a lot. It probably doesn't even need to be that much. And I made sure I scooped out the lows and the highs a bit to get it to be warm. And you could use any reverb you want, really. I liked Stone Quarry and the Church. I think the Church one or the Quarry, I can't remember. Either of those are good. There's a million amazing reverbs. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, like I said, I really, really would love to just post this and just have you download it for free, but I can't do that because of the Ownhammer stuff. That would not be cool. So just grab the Ownhammer packs if you're really serious about dialing Axe-FXIII tones. I think you will benefit, and I promise, I'm gonna make a bunch of patches that I'm going to post on my website with just like the standard cabinets. So stay tuned for that one. Subscribe if you find this useful. Let me know if you find this useful. If not, I'll make videos about something else. But I love dialing in Axe-FXIII, so I hope you learned something from this, and let me know how that goes. All right, take it easy.